All right, we're here to talk about Civil War from A24 and Alex Garland. It is an uncomfortably intense, violent, gripping. It'll have you on the edge of your seat. Your pulse will be just throttled. Check your watch afterwards. It's really quite an intense theatrical experience, and I can't stress that enough. It's something that demands to be seen in the theater. So if you're wanting to see this, I can't stress that enough. You're gonna feel every gunshot, every explosion. It just adds so much more to the intensity that's already on the screen. There's so many strengths in this film. I'll start with the acting. Kirsten Dunst was fantastic, as was Wagner Moura. Thought they really did a great job anchoring the film. Kaylee Spaney and Stephen McKinley-Henderson also do a great job. And everyone's going to be talking about Jesse Plemons and yet another scene-stealing performance that will have you just honestly kind of shaking in your core. Once you see it, you'll firmly understand. But there's so many strengths to this film, as I said. I think it did a great job staying apolitical. It really doesn't pick a side. It doesn't, have a narrative for one person or the other. I know a lot of people were worried about that going into this. Is it going to paint, my party's agenda in a negative light? And it really does a good job of staying away from that. As in the more poignant point of the film is that it's an anti-war film. Yes, as I said, it's violently intense, but it does a great job of showing the horrors and atrocities of war and really the fault of humanity and how we just everything leads to bloodshed. And it's really kind of serves as a point to not celebrate war, but show just how maybe we don't think about it in the same light until it's on our doorstep or we experience it directly. So I think it hit the nail on the head on this very, very well. Again, it's a risky film. There are a lot of things here that are gonna, some people are gonna, question about whether or not they could have done differently. But I think he really did a great job staying out of that political narrative. It's crazy intense. I can't recommend this one enough. A24's got another hit on their hands. I'm really excited to see the discourse here in the days and weeks leading after the release, just to see other people's thoughts on this. But I had a great time with this, and honestly, I can't think of another film this year. I'll be shocked. Leaves you as shaken and just exhausted physically after you leave it. It's really a theatrical experience. See it in IMAX if at all possible. It's an easy 5 out of 5 for me, folks. We'll see you next week on Morning Blend.